day health advice that's always so fixated on quantity. But that's just the reason why they do that, is because it makes it more mass producible. It makes it more mass explainable. Oh, this is how many calories in this food. Oh, okay, I get it. Right? It's when meanwhile something more qualitative takes a little bit longer to explain, and not everybody who's like going out to restaurants and stuff is day to day is not going to be able to interpret that. So the point I'm trying to say is, so by me saying to you, hey, you're still doing great on the you're doing great on so many things. If we now just we have another hormonal card to pull out of our sleeve, which can be, we minimize, if there's somebody who's having a particularly larger amount of the day that is their eating period, I'm not always saying like more fasting is better, but I'm saying that's an area that we can actually legitimately say, hey, well, if it's taking us 12 hours to eat everything in the day, and just because Vita and I made that change where we're technically breaking the fast with the collagen and the bulletproof, right? Because that's what I'm accounting for. That is technically when her body thinks it's no longer fasting. So what I'm trying to say is, and of course, because we have to repair stomach ulcers, we're doing that, right? So that's where it's needed. But now, because of that, the byproduct of doing that has us breaking Vita's fast earlier in the day. So rather than one card we want to pull out of our sleeve is, well, if we know now that it's only 1 or 2 meals, we're still getting an insulin kick with every meal in some way, even though it's not super high as compared to carbohydrate lifestyle, or when we bring them back in. But do you see the principle I'm trying to explain here? It's like we can now, if we get it to the point where your body actually knows it's fasting for a larger part of the day, rather than going from like, I don't know, 9 a.m. until like, 7 or 8 p.m. where it thinks it's eating. If we minimize that, now your body is burning body fat on the highway for a longer amount of hours in the day. Does that make sense?